How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we are reacting to the final episode of Loki Season 1. Yeah, it's currently a sad time, because I don't want to end this season of Loki, and I am grateful that we've got a second season on the horizon, but yeah, like I said, at the same time, it's, you know, something that you don't want to accept, the fact that we are on the final episode, but it should be very, very interesting to see what does happen. It's been no secret that I have heavily praised this show as my favourite Disney Plus MCU show that's currently been released. It's just been really, really impeccable. The writing has just been extraordinary. The acting, every episode from start to finish has just had me hooked, and like I said, I'm really excited to see how we do end things as we are about to potentially confront, I guess, the puppet master behind the TVA, whether it's Kang the Conqueror, whether it's another Loki variant, whether it's Mephisto. It's going to come true one of these days, and we're going to be in disbelief. But yeah, there's a lot of speculation about who it could be, and I am really excited to see what does happen and how we do end things for, I guess, this first season, and how we potentially set things up for season 2. I'm really worried about certain characters, especially Sylvie, because I did mention it in my last reaction to Loki that I am really worried about the fact that she might not make it into season 2, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong, because I would love to see more Sophia and Tom chemistry into season 2. I think she does a fantastic job of playing Sylvie, and yeah, I'm just hoping that my red flags are just false alarms at this moment. So yeah, but I'm just really looking forward to seeing everything go down in this final episode, and it should be a really, really amazing ending to what has been an amazing and wonderful season. So why don't we delve into this final episode? This is episode number 6 of Loki. Let's go. The universe. Holy dang, are we... This intro is... Whoa, Miss Minute, you devil!
You again.
Woo!
To the Citadel at the end of time.
Jesus.
Congratulations. Y'all had an awfully long journey to get here. He's impressed.
Who's impressed?
He?
Can kill Thanos.
Oh my goodness, this is...
You want the Infinity Gauntlet? Yours.
This is
Lord
appetizing.
of Asgard? No problem. What about you, Missy?
And this
All
and
those
this
years on
wouldn't
the
create
road,
any kind of
desperate,
fractures.
alone.
This would be the
How
multiverse.
would you...
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do. Good luck with that.
This is it. With what Miss Minutes has just said about, hey, you could have victory against Thanos, you could win against the event. These are all what if possibilities. Oh my god, it's Kang! Kang the Conqueror!
This is wild.
This is wild.
Same person. I mean,
A bit easier to kill.
You live in a world of possibility, like just a man doesn't cut it. Appearances deceiving.
Secure the perimeter.
Nice.
Stand down, B-15.
You need to listen to me.
There'll be time for that.
Just wait.
What the hell is going on here?
Your translator.
Holy dang!
I guess that counts for something.
I'm not sure you quite understand the situation. You've lost. We found you. Duh.
I think
Of course we did.
I'm just gonna say, I don't think that's phasing him.
So we're still doing that. Hmm? Let's get all this out of the
Oh
way.
my goodness.
Everything you guys did on Lamentus, I saw. All the stuff the TVA didn't know
Been
about,
monitoring
I
it all
knew.
along.
All the scheming, all the talking. That little look by the lake. Quite
Oh
something
my
very
god,
technical,
he's shipping it.
by the way.
Nothing, Mobius. I didn't change.
You didn't change? You betrayed me.
No, you betrayed me.
Don't put this on him.
I looked out for you. Hung my neck out for you. And you suffer a crisis of faith and turn to those variants? Eons of friendship.
The people, you know,
And
just
you threw it all
saying.
away on a couple of Lokis. You're of no danger to me.
Is that what you think? Let's see.
Oh shit. Oh oh no 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 no.
Yep, you're right.
It was worth the effort. You do it again.
Me.
And just who are you?
I've been dubbed many names by many people.
Like
A ruler.
a conqueror.
Conqueror.
There we go.
He who remained a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century. He was a
Ooh.
scientist, and he discovered that there were universes stacked on top of his own.
Multiverse.
At the same time, other versions of us were learning the same thing.
Oh.
Naturally, they meant only one thing: new lands to be conquered. The peace between realities erupted into all-out war. Each variant
Hence the
fighting to
multiversal
preserve
war, I guess.
their universe.
Timekeepers came along and saved us all.
No.
I love him.
No, this is where we diverge from the dogma. That first variant.
Why would you give up being in control?
Maybe he's tired.
Buddy. I'm tired.
Hey, I was right.
And
He's just done with this
I'm
shit.
only find the right person to take this spot. And
Oh.
it turns out that person came into what is
Perfect for,
definitely
like, the perfect combination.
It was personal to me.
And it's personal for... Wow.
Sylvie, murderer, hypocrite.
I mean, this is it. A lot of people's lives were just,
We've all done horrible, terrible,
you know, taken.
horrific things. 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds ago.
There's been a shift. Holy shit. Holy...
But now
Oh!
I have no idea how the rest of this is going to go.
Oh!
I'm being candid.
The multiverse!
So that's it.
In the truth.
So what?
I believe him.
You believe what? That a bazillion boogeymen are gonna turn up just because we give people free will? He's a liar, Loki.
So am I. And I don't think he was lying. Not about that. Insane? Yes. But maybe he was telling the truth.
Better hurry. Timeline's already branching.
So what are you suggesting?
Shush you!
Think about it.
This is it! He's
What
putting them
precisely
to
is
each other's throats, and this is what
you
my
listen to what
worry
I'm saying?
was.
Evil Loki's master plan comes together. Oh, you never trusted me, did you? What was the point?
Oh.
Can't you see? This is bigger than our experience.
Why aren't we seeing this the same way?
He's trying. This hurts! This really, really does hurt.
Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's not. The cost of getting this wrong is too great.
Fine. Do it! Kill me!
I don't want a throne. I just... I just want you to be okay.
Oh, shit! Can't you see it, like... Oh!
But I'm not you.
Oh, she's going for it. She's going for the kill, isn't she? Oh, shit, Sylvie! Oh, Oh, shit.
See you soon.
Everything's happening now. The multiverse is here, people. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, where the hell are you boys at? Let's go. Oh my goodness.
What'd you say? It's done, Mobius. We made a terrible mistake.
What's done?
We freed the timeline. We found him.
Everything
Beyond
is
the storm.
coming.
A citadel at the end of time. He's terrifying.
Archives.
Who are you?
Oh my shit, no! Mobius! It's begun. That's Kang. Oh my god! This is it. This is the true result of everything coming together in terms of, like, obviously, ever since, I guess, WandaVision, we've all been speculating about the opening of the multiverse and when it's truly going to happen. We are here, people. This is where everything's going to start coming into play. I'm wondering if that's, like, this is kind of the reason, like, waiting for this moment that they're not releasing the No Way Home trailer. Because this is the perfect time to start dropping it, like, when all the like, timelines start converging into the, I guess, Prime Universe, MCU. It's the perfect opportunity to be like, so, this is one of the results. You got Doc Ock, you got Electro, and... well, they're not going to show Toby and Andrew in the trailer, for crying out loud, but now they're coming. I don't know. I'm just now freaking out about the fact that we are officially in multiversal territory. But it also sets things up really, really neatly, this being the final episode of Loki for What If, because they can kind of count, really, alternative timelines and whatnot. Kang's coming. Kang, like, this was my thing, though. This was my worry about the fact that you got someone who is so charismatic and all that jazz, and I was worrying that, especially when he talked about multitudes of versions of himself, I was worried, is he going to die? And then another Kang the Conqueror comes along and, yeah. And that's going to set up neatly for Quantum Mania, because I believe Kang the Conqueror is going to be the main adversary of that movie. Is there no post-credit scene? There's no post-credit scene, I think. Oh, just Loki will return in season 2. Yes! That will be very interesting. I'm not sure, like, when that's going to air as well. Like, I'm not sure if they want to get through Multiverse of Madness first, which is coming out next year, of course. When is Multiverse of Madness coming out again? Because, this won't, like, season 2 won't air at least for a year. Longer, probably. Oh, March 23rd. Okay, so, yeah, of course. So that's okay. But this is it. No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, they are very, very big movies in terms of the multiverse. And with what happened in the events of this episode, it's really become a game changer, because now we are here, folks. But this is it, though. Like, ever since WandaVision, I feel like we've been all speculative about, okay, when is the event coming? And I think we've been following, like, I think there's been a few occasions where you worry that, like, you think that, okay, is this going to be the event? Is this going to be the event and whatnot? But this was truly it, because Sylvie took free will. She freed everyone from, I would say, their cages, because this is it. She chose free will, and Kang, he was safeguarding things, and gave the option: you can either take my place, or you can let all hell loose. So Sylvie has, she has become that powerful character, because she freed the multiverse, and now everything is coming, and I'm really excited to see just the fallout of what of Sylvie choosing that freedom of ending this version of Kang. And I'm really curious about how Kang in Quantumania are probably going to be more sinister, of course. Because I was just sitting here thinking about, watching this Kang. I'm not sure if this is, going to be the Kang in Ant-Man, because it can work, but I think there would be a bit more of a sinister level from Kang, and there will be, because something worse is coming. Here we go, people. Here we go. It's all opened up now. It's all open season. Everything is coming together. But this is it, though. I feel like this episode is the perfect place to start opening things up in terms of the multiverse, because of the fact that we got What If is the next Disney Plus MCU show. And obviously that's branching off different like realities and whatnot. Captain Carter, all those different stories, different tellings of what we've gone through. And I think Hawkeye will follow next, but obviously I don't think that's going to incorporate any kind of multiversal thing. That's, separate from that. But in terms of the whole multiverse shtick, it'll be No Way Home. So, and then Multiverse of Madness, and yeah, it's the perfect time to start basically indicating that this is where shit hits the fan. This is where everything changes. And Sylvie has attained that power because she is so influential in creating, I guess, the multiverse. I mean, it was already established anyways in regards to, Sylvie and Loki working together. But this is where everything starts to merge in, to bleed in, and this is where Kang the Conqueror starts to come in. This is where Doc Ock starts to come from the Raimiverse into the MCU, etc. This is where everything starts to bleed in and starts to change. History is changing now, and that's because of the fact that Sylvie wasn't, so compliant on trusting Kang. And it's going to be very interesting to see Jonathan Majors play a different Kang, because obviously the Kang that we're going to get in Quantumania is going to be more malevolent. He's going to be more bloodthirsty. He's going to be more evil. And it was just really, really good to set up his character, because he's going to be obviously a big thing. But it's a really, really good idea to set up his character in this finale in a finale where everything changes, but also give him a different like kind of character to what we're going to see the next time we see Jonathan Majors in the MCU. Because this was Kang the Kind, I guess. Because he wasn't a conqueror in this. No, that's saving for a more stormier day, isn't it? And the statue at the end kind of indicates this is kind of like the iteration that we're going to get in terms of Kang the Conqueror, not the one that we saw in this episode, because he wasn't a conqueror. He was more of a safe holder. He was trying to like protect everything and whatnot, and he gave. He gave. This is the thing, though. The Lokis were given that free choice, that free will, because he was happy enough to hand his job over to them and let them basically safeguard the universe. Although there was that side of me that was like, he's gonna see these two are gonna be at each other's throats in terms of who gets basically the throne. But at the end of the day, it was all about free will versus the throne, wasn't it? And Sylvie was more so fighting for free will and ending this what she deemed, I guess, manipulation that Kang bestowed on lives and whatnot, because she was a victim and whatnot. Whereas she also believed that Loki was still all about, the throne, because of the fact that he took Kang's word, and rightfully so, because this is it. A more worse version of Kang is coming now. I mean, he even said "see you soon," which is a nice nod to what we're going to get. So, because this is it. He is going to come, and he's going to be a lot more worse. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting, though, to see just to see this other side of like Jonathan Majors' shift in terms of acting, because he was more benevolent in this, and that's not going to be indicative of what his incarnation is going to be for the next Ant-Man movie. So, yeah. But I'm just in awe. This is it, though. I'm in awe with how this finale played out, because it really sets things up really neatly, not just for the future of the MCU, but also, I guess, Season 2, because we have Mobius, who doesn't know who Loki is, which is great. Sylvie's still out there, so there's the prospect that she's going to still play a part, hopefully, fingers crossed. And things are just a mess, so yeah, I can just imagine Doctor Strange is just going to be downing the alcohol right now because of the mess that Loki has just made. Oh, man. But this is it. It's going to be about, I guess, damage control, really, for what's going to... Because this is it, with What If, I guess. Although I don't think that's going to cause as much damage as No Way Home, and definitely Multiverse of Madness. And when's Quantumania coming out? Hang on. 2023, so I'm not sure if Loki Season 2 will happen before or after then, because of course this was setting things up for Kang to appear in Quantumania, of course, as well, with the multiverse now opening up. So yeah, of course it's going to be a different Kang, but yeah. And it was just very, very interesting, because I was like very, very surprised about how charismatic and how light-hearted Kang was. But then we got into a bit of story time about how he wanted to protect the sacred timeline, especially from a more evil version of himself, because he was talking about how he's getting along with versions of himself, and then there were some who weren't really seeing eye to eye, and thus I guess he was part of this multiversal war, really trying to suppress the more evil versions of him from taking dominance, and thus we have the sacred timeline where he's making sure that that doesn't happen again. So he was trying to be kind, really, and even though it's a very, very complex situation because you've got people like Sylvie whose lives have been affected with the TVA apprehending her. Free will has been denied, and all it's because of the fact that Kang wants to make sure that the sacred timeline doesn't get jeopardized by a more brutal version of himself. And now here we are. So, but at the end of the day, he was still giving that option of free will to Sylvie because he was like, "You can take my life if you want." So, yeah, and that's what I really, really liked about not just his charisma, but the ability to show so much, I guess, compassion at the fact that it's funny you say that because now there could be lives jeopardized and whatnot because of the fact that he was given that free will, but he wasn't, saying, "You can't do this, I will, tear you apart if you try to defy me," and whatnot. He was giving that option to, "You can take my job or you can kill me. I mean, I will say the risks come of killing me, like the multiverse opens up, more worse version of me comes through, but I'm giving you this chance." So, and one Loki saw one way, the other Loki. But this is a perfect, I guess, analogy to the differences that Kang saw with his other variants, because he was like I said, he mentioned about the fact that there were versions of himself that he saw eye to eye with, but there was also versions of himself that he didn't see eye to eye with, and this is the perfect thing with Loki and Sylvie. Loki understood and accepted Kang's warning. Sylvie, yeah, she had, and this is it. She does have her trust issues, so it's not like she's being irrational, but this is the risk that she took, and like I said, it's a perfect analogy of what Kang had to face, because you have Loki and Sylvie who are at each other's throats, and this was like a little piece of what the multiversal war entailed, I guess, with Sylvie and Loki fighting it out before they did kiss. So I just love how Kang was just there like, cool. I'm wondering if there was a version of himself that was like very passionate like that, maybe. So you never know, because you've just had Loki and Sylvie just kiss. So hey, and plus, it, like I said, it, like in the other episode, it's this debate: would you date a version of yourself? So yeah, he didn't say how far they got along, so maybe he did find a version of himself that he did fall for. Yeah. But I will say there might be that opportunity for Renslayer to fall for, well, probably the more brutal version of Kang, because she said, Renslayer did say she was out looking for free will, aka that's going to lead to Kang. Though it's going to be sad, because I feel like if like she could have gone her way to this the more kinder version of Kang, maybe, but it makes sense as well because of the fact that she's not really, Renslayer's not really the kindest person out there. So yeah. But not just that though. I think this might open the door for her to return potentially, especially if she aligns with the more brutal version of Kang. So yeah. But I also liked how B15 was proving about how these variants do exist, etc., and to that like one guard who was showing a version of who Renslayer was. So yeah. I just really loved this episode though, like especially just everything and an exploration about like Kang and his importance, and the fact that we now kickstarted the multiverse. And like I said, Jonathan Majors was just very, very charismatic and very wonderful, and I just really loved his character. And I'm really, it's going to be, kind of sad that we're not going to see that kind of, like, attitude in Quantumania, but also it's very exciting to see how he can shift from someone who is very quirky, someone who's very, very charismatic, to someone who is more probably brutal, probably scary. So yeah. And speaking of scary, Miss Minutes, I think what I really loved is the fact that a lot of people had their suspicions about Miss Minutes, and the worst thing she could probably do was that jump scare, because my soul left my body. So, but yeah, what a fantastic end to Loki, to what has been a fantastic season. It was just really, really good. Kang was just really great, and I really loved it because they are still setting up this mystery regarding Kang the Conqueror, because we haven't seen the Kang who's going to appear in Quantumania. We just saw a version of himself, someone who was safeguarding the universe from who we're going to see later on. So I really loved how that mystery is still there regarding Kang, and we haven't, been shown anything before Quantumania in regards to Kang's character. We just saw a version, a side of who Kang was in, I guess, another version of events. So, yeah. But now everything has opened up. The multiverse is here. I'm going to be real miffed if No Way Home trailer comes out, like, between Thursday and Monday now, with the multiverse opening up, because for those who don't know, I'll be going to Silverstone, so I won't have access to all of this, because, yeah. But I can just see it right now. I can see them holding off No Way Home because they were waiting for episode 6 of Loki to drop, because that's when shit hits the fan. That's because the multiverse is now officially opened, so they could be like, so, with the multiverse opened, here's No Way Home's trailer featuring, Alfred Molina's in this, Jamie Foxx is in this, maybe Willem Dafoe. Like I said, I don't think they're going to show Andrew and Toby in the trailer, but it would be very, really, really nice, but you never know. So, but yeah, really amazing stuff. Tom was really incredible, especially in his, especially when him and Loki and Sylvie were, at each other's throats, and he tried to stop her. So yeah, but like I said, an amazing end to an amazing season, and I'm really hopeful that season 2 raises the bar, the very, very high bar that this season had set, because this show has been incredible, and I'm just really excited to see what season 2 can provide. So yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!